Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I'm back to do a quick recap, hopefully quick, of this Pack Wars. So I just recorded a 1 hour, like literally 1 hour long Marvel Premium Pack Wars. So all of the, expensive sets that I have, whatever that is. Some of these cards are only 17 cents a card, so they're not like expensive, but they're more expensive than the cheaper cards that I have, if that makes any sense. There were 10 sets in the battle. 10. I'll go ahead and put them up on the screen again here. Nope. There you go. So those were the 10 that we had. And each of those little entries has the name of the set, the cost per box, the number of packs, and the number of cards per pack, and then the average cost per card. Oh, sorry about that. I am back. Yeah, so anyway, that average cost per card. So that's sort of what we've got here. And I've already gone ahead and sleeved all these cards. There's about 200 of them here that we saw today. We saw a lot of awesome cards. These were the winners and runners up and such. So the absolute like first place winner was definitely this MR Doctor Strange. So I mean that thing is crazy looking. And MR is the top rarity beneath CR. So CR is higher than this. That's the only thing. This is like second to top highest rarity. So very good card here. Then second place, I couldn't decide on which of these I liked more. This is a Spider-Gwen SGR with just, I mean, look at the purple and blue refraction in the etched part of the logo in the background. That is just kind of crazy how it moves around and stuff. That is a very good looking card. And then this is actually just a base card from the Across the Spider-Verse set by Camille. We don't know a whole lot about this set yet, other than that it's very limited and the cards look kind of cool. So those were sort of both second place because I just couldn't decide which one I liked more. And then third place is this just amazing LR of Black Widow in her quantum suit. And I already have this particular LR, but still, this is a great looking card, and it's in like perfect condition. So that's going to be that. Then let's look at some of the top tier cards that we pulled that weren't winners. So here's another SGR. This is an SGR of one of the Spider-Men, of course, and also looking really good there with great red and black highlights. Then we got some URs. So UR is below SGR in rarity, and SGR is below MR. But these are the two URs we pulled. So both great looking cards. Again, I really like the background of this Black Panther. I think it looks so nice. And then these were the SRs that we pulled. No, that's SRs. Sorry. These are the SSRs that I pulled. So SSR is beneath UR in rarity. So we've kind of seen the full rarity branch here. LR is kind of outside of it because LR is a promo rarity that's only in the starter packs. So you can't get LRs out of regular packs. So that's kind of like a side rarity. That's like top rarity below CR. So CR, MR, SGR, UR, SSR, SR, R. That's the rarity system. Sorry. I can go through that again if you need me to. But here are some SSRs. So we got Groot, Ronin, forgot her name, Rhino, Drax. This is Iron Fist. No, I forget who that is. That's Iron Fist. But yeah, so these are the SSRs. And here are the SRs. Don't worry, we won't go through all the rares just because there's so many. But I want to point out that like in the MW01, the first series, the first wave of these cards that they released, they were using movie art. So these are like images from the movies. But then it switches to comic art when you get later. So this is an MW03. So this is third wave card. Third wave. Second wave. There's a second wave again. Second. The waves are just like the releases that they did. So like first, second, third. I love the Venom cards. Are great. Sandman, Wasp, another Wasp. So you have two Wasp cards. And a Spider-Man. Now, like I said, I won't go through all the rares. So that's all the rares we pulled. I've already pulled out all the dupes and everything. I mean, they look great, but this stack of rares has rules on the bottom, right? Because this is a TCG, like a hidden information TCG game, just like Magic or something like that. But these rares don't have any rules on them, so they become full art cards, just because they don't have rules on them. So you get more artwork on these. These are kind of the rares that people would want to collect. They have some great artwork, great images on them. Spider Pig, Trex, Spider-Man. I mean, that's a cool looking Spider-Man, right? Peter Quill just standing around. Rocket, Thor. Awesome Venom, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and Black Widow. So, like I said, we won't go through those rares because there's too many of them. But that's kind of the nicer rares, if you will. Now, I also won't go through all the base of Marvel Annual. This is Western cards now, Marvel Annual 2021, published by Upper Deck. They make an annual series every year, but these are kind of two of the inserts I got. These aren't numbered inserts or anything, just regular inserts. This is a different type of insert for the beginnings. And then this is one of the parallels that you can get. So yeah, it doesn't say what kind of parallel it is, but I think it's called like I don't remember, some kind of mirror parallel or something like that. And this is a blue foil, blue refractor parallel. These are in every single blaster pack. So this is like the default parallel that you're going to get in blasters. These are kind of interesting. So these are canvas variants, they're called. And so if you see here, this is the Shang-Chi card 76, and this is the variant of 76, right? And the idea is that this is the final artwork, and this is sort of the in-progress drawing on the canvas graph paper that they draw on. Now, the card also feels a little different, but it's not like really a drawing, right? It's just a variant print. These aren't numbered or anything like that. But the variants are more rare, and it's interesting to be able to see both like that, so that's kind of neat. And then I have some more variants here, but I don't have the other card. I only have the variants for these. Interestingly, like this Galactus variant costs about $8. This is a pretty rare and, I wouldn't say expensive, but pretty expensive card. $8, not bad. Let's see, what do we got over here? So this is interesting. So this is, these are basically dupes, right? But they're not exactly dupes. They look exactly the same, right? Same artwork, same printing, logos, everything is the same, except at the very, very, very bottom, you'll notice a slight difference. And that is that this card in the back here is MW02 59 or 58, first edition. So this is the first printing of this card. This is a reprint, MW02 59. So it's the same number, but it doesn't have first edition on it. This came out of a J box. So the J boxes contain reprints of cards from the earlier sets, but they're no longer first edition. So if you're buying these cards online, you got to be, a little bit careful that if you want the first edition cards, which are the cooler ones, they're more rare. They look exactly the same, but the first edition is kind of special, right? So if you want to collect first edition, make sure you see that on the card. If you don't see first edition on it, it's not the first edition card, it's a reprint. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the first edition, but I'm going to put the reprint in the dupe pile. That's kind of how I work. I want the first editions. I don't want the not first editions. This is. So that's going in dupes. And so that's what this is. So these are all the dupes. So from that entire battle, 3 packs each from 10 different sets, 200 cards on the table. These are the only dupes that I got. Most of the dupes are Hero Battle. One of them is annual. Then we'll move on a little bit here. This is the very premium Spider-Man 60th anniversary set. Unfortunately, none of the hits I got are new. So this CP, this UR, and this UR, I have all 3 of these. But a lot of the SSRs I got are new. That one's new, that's not. That's new, and that's new. So I got 3 new SSRs, which is pretty good for there. But the rest were dupes. Now these are these are Fleer Ultra cards. So these are like super premium, as you can kind of tell from the the thickness of the card, right? These are very, very thick cards. There's this whole like die cut series based on chess pieces in this set. So this is a pawn, which is the most common one, right? Pawns are the most common piece in chess. So you really want like a king or a queen, or it's gonna have a better character on it too. But this is not a numbered thing or anything, just kind of an insert, die cut insert. And then these are the actual cards. So there's a Red Skull. This is a kind of insert, Loki. This is interesting because this is a Captain Britain copper parallel. And those are numbered to 649, which is a really high number. There's a lot of those. So it's not really that rare, but still it's interesting to get a numbered card at all out of this set. You can see they all kind of have the same design. This is another parallel, green parallel. It's not a numbered parallel. Same basic design. And then here are 2 more inserts. So this is the spin-offs. So these are the new Avengers. You know, there's the West Coast Avengers, the Canadian Avengers, the new, there's all sorts of different Avengers teams. They all got their own spin-offs. And then this is called a medallion insert. Again, not numbered or anything, but it looks cool. So that's what we got out of Fleer Ultra. And then one more, and then we'll be done with the recap. These are all cards like that came out of the Camille, I don't know how to pronounce that, trading card set from Spider-Man Across the Universe. So these are very pretty cards, like really well printed, high quality trading cards. They just are quite rare and short printed. There's only 200 total cases of this in the whole world. So that's what we got. And I forgot to sleeve this one. It's one card I didn't sleeve. There, now they're all sleeved. All right, so that's my recap. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see like all these cards pulled and my reactions to all of them and stuff, watch the full 1-hour video. But if you just want to see the cards, there you go. Have a great day.